It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, and it is the grand reveal of Phase 3 in Santee. And oh my goodness, what a glorious grand reveal it is. These, you know me, I'm always going on and on and on and about trees and messy trees and messy trees, but this is the honeymoon. You know, we've got it all cleaned up, there's no detritus from the olive, and it's just so restful and so beautiful. I do love working with existing mature landscape. It makes my heart happy. Look at all of these beautiful tillandsias and Spanish moss hanging from this tree. It just gives such undersea vibes, doesn't it? We used Cali Gold, a 3/8, and a basket of Baja Cresta rubble, along with, you know, more Baja Cresta boulder and honey quartz, and we're able to, you know, solve a couple of little problems here. Well, not really problems, but we have our irrigation valves, and we want to create a beautiful little you know, dry stack retention behind those so they'd stay exposed. Then we took these little pavers and laid them down for hose access. Our client bought a new hose reel, so this just looks so clean and tidy. This also enabled us to create some elevations that are so interesting. I really want you to see this whole garden from my perspective. So I am behind the camera now. This just turned out so beautifully. We had this little area here was phase 1. And then we came back and did the center island as phase 2. And then 4 days on phase 3. This is so awesome right here, isn't it? The pomegranate tree and the beautiful rose bush, kind of giving just a little bit, not so much delineation. We don't need delineation between the phase 2 and phase 3, but there's so much perennial here still, with the Cecil Bruner roses and the Pride of Madeira and the olive trees and the rosemary and the bougainvillea. They have such great bones here and so many existing things, and this speaks to that right here, and it ties in the entire yard, which is magic. I'm so thankful that these were here. This is not planned. We got really lucky there. Oh my goodness. Oh, and our cats, you're probably wondering about the cat's tail aloe that Matt brought from Rare Roots. When we went to plant it, the head was so heavy, it snapped right off. So I had to turn around and plant this as a cutting, which is fine, not a big deal, but it was a little bit shocking. Okay, then we have over here the aloe dichotoma. You know, this is going to get real tall, and I didn't want to plant it where it would be competing with the olive tree. I wanted it to be able to, you know, climb and do its thing unimpeded. So I'm real happy with that. We have a Mission to Mars mangave and an Aztec king now in this garden. Another plant that did remarkably well here in inland San Diego County is the Petalanthus macrocarpus.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Hannah. Bye, Omar. Bye, Kevin. Bye, Miguel. Bye, Lily.
Bye,
and there's Richard, Rick, our fantastic client, and Greg. Hi, Greg. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Rick, for allowing us to come and work our magic in your garden.
Oh, no, it's my pleasure.
We appreciate you so much.
Well, thank you. But you demonstrated your magic, and then I just couldn't help myself. I keep having you come back and back.
What did you say? We were like drug dealers?
Drug dealers. Well,
Yeah.
you hooked me on the first time, and then I kept spending and spending and keep going.
Hey,
So yeah,
you know, your mouth to God's ears, my
that's
friend.
right, exactly.
All right. So yes, we are wrapping it up. Oh, I did want to show you guys. Richard is going to do some work on his own. He wants to try his hand at this. So under this olive tree, we staged plants for him, and he wanted to pull some of his terracotta pots in. So we went ahead and planted the pots out for him and dumped him some rubble. So this is all ready. What he's going to do here is he's going to sink the plants just how we've staged them. And then he's going to irrigate the plants. And then he is going to top dress with the same Cali Gold. And then he will work in his rubble. So he's got his work cut out for him. Over here around this fountain, what I suggested that he do, since we have so much going on everywhere around it, is to take the river rock, the Arizona river rock and sunburst pebble like we see around the base of the fountain, and just lay down some weed fabric and then just cover this area in river rock. Because guys, what are the 3 R's? Rocks, repetition, and yep, restraint. So I feel like this area restrained with just the fountain and the rose bush will be absolutely stunning. So that's his job too, is to lay weed barrier fabric, because since there's no plants in here, you might as well, right? He also has a little bit of nut sedge, which is terrifying. So the weed fabric will be very helpful with that. Then he's just going to pop in his river rock here, and he'll be all set. Over here, he's got this beautiful display too of hydrangea. Those gorgeous. I've learned that hydrangea like to be planted on the north side of the house. So there's a tip for you if you are interested in hydrangea. And yeah, guys, so that's my story. It's so wonderful to be back. Oh, and an update on Greg. His knee is much better. He took a fall in the garage, and he fell right on his bad knee, but after a couple of days of rest and stretching, he's much better. So thank you all so much for your kind words of comfort. He appreciated that. We love you guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.